It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And here we go from LA. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Allen setting up play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now Allen off the play action. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll get this to Cup. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead with Williams. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Allen now on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start out 2nd and 10. Allen on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to get a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Allen on third down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams trying to make some noise before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun.
出来
This
放
one
网
is
啊
hit！ by a defender and winds up incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now, Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin kicks it off. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First down throw for Allen. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's loaded another one up. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's looking deep once again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They will go. It's Allen. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kane, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. From the 25 on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. It's an LA touchdown. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And now the Rams set for another 2-point conversion attempt.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Play action now, Allen. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Play action now with Allen.
Oh.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Stafford now on first down. Taking a deep shot here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to force one through there. So second down coming up. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Wide open down the field, and he has it. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's got the hook up to Cooper. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He gets this one to Nakua. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Good lead right there. Looks like about 6. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's with pick number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams again. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Stafford to throw. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. That's taken in by Cup. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here.
the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Cup on the catch. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stafford back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Another run for Williams. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Try and push it deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Williams on the carry. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So make a check of that win column for the Rams. Well, you win, we all know you get to celebrate, right? You lose, it's all about diagnosing the root causes of it quickly and then moving on.
That's exactly right, Kate. Take what you need to from the outcome. Find the things to work on the practice field and then put this loss behind you. You let it linger around. You dwell on it. Nothing good is going to come from that.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.